Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Not Your Mother's Mom, and once again we're filming on the potato because I still haven't gotten a good camera, but I will, I promise. But I wanted to be able to film today because I wanted to give you some recommendations for the Sephora sale that's going on right now. So it starts today for VIB Rouge members. I'll put the rest of the dates in the description box for when it starts for other when other people can shop. So I just kind of grabbed some of my random things that I kind of refill every time there's a sale. So I try not to go crazy and be like, oh, this is an opportunity to try all this new makeup, and rather stick to the things that I know I'll be repurchasing anyway, and might as well get them for a discount. So I just grabbed some stuff that I use kind of on the regular, and I thought I would show them to you. So let's start with skincare. And the first thing is the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Serum. I've been using this pretty much since it came out, and I use it every morning. My skin type is kind of, I guess, combination, which is to say, like, what most people have, normal, oily in my T-zone, drier around kind of the outer parts of my face. I use a Retin-A every night, and so I tend to get sort of dry, flaky patches now and then, but generally my skin's doesn't act up terribly, and I'm not super acne prone. But what I do kind of struggle with as far as skin concerns is unevenness of tone, and I, like most of us as a kid, exposed myself to the sun way too much. And as a result, my skin shows it now that I'm in my 50s. So this really helps with, I've found, with evening out skin tone, kind of getting lightening darker patches, just kind of making everything look more even and kind of taut. And it's not a miracle worker. It's not going to make you look 16 again, but I really have noticed a difference in using this, and I really like it. And it's pretty expensive, so you may as well get a discount on it. So give it a try. I mean, you've probably heard about it. Everybody talks about this. You can read all kinds of reviews online, but this is a nice opportunity to give something that's a little more expensive a try, see if you like it. I think you can also get it in smaller sizes. They sometimes have like bundles of different products and have little sizes of various things, because I pretty much like all their products. There's not really anything from them that I've tried that I don't like. So first thing is the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Serum. The other product of theirs that I use regularly is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, and you can use this just as a moisturizer. It's a pretty light moisturizer. You can kind of use it as a serum. What I do with this is I mix it with my Retin-A to dilute it a little bit, and it has a really nice, their packaging is awesome too. It's packaged so that, like, you just twist this up and it's totally airtight. The consistency of this is just kind of like a thin kind of gel, pretty light in texture. So this is a great thing to mix with other products if you want to dilute them a little bit. And it also adds some moisture to my skin while I'm using the Retin-A, which is really nice. I don't, when I use it that way, I also use the lowest concentration of the Retin-A, but when I mix it with that, I tend to get less dry, flaky patches from it. So that's another good one. As far as cleansers, I love the Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel. I use this as a second cleanse, so, excuse me, just had a smoothie. If you want my smoothie recipe, let me know. I will give it to you. I make awesome smoothies. I use this as a second cleanse, so I'll take all my makeup off with actually something that they don't sell at Sephora, but is awesome, a cleansing gel that I really like. It's called the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. They don't have it at Sephora, unfortunately. Anyway, I'll use this as a second cleanse, so go in with this. It's a foaming cleanser, which I know a lot of people think can be really drying, and they can. This one I find is not drying. It's very, it foams up in a nice kind of satisfying way that makes your face feel really clean, but you don't feel like your skin is stripped afterwards. You don't feel that tight, dry feeling. It's just a nice, very, very kind of simple, not very, I don't think it has a very slight kind of green scent, but it's really, I don't think it definitely doesn't have added fragrance. Yeah, so this is a great cleanser. Again, good thing to pick up, just one of those staples while you're getting a discount. And let's see, one more skincare product, and one that sort of, well, you'll see. Okay, next one is my moisturizer of choice these days. I love this. It's by Tatcha, and this is called the Water Cream. And this is a gel moisturizer, so it's not super thick or oily. It has a nice kind of, hold on a sec, super pro here, right? Has a nice gel-like texture and blends into the skin really quickly, sinks in, makes your skin feel nice and moisturized and smooth. It sits well under makeup, although I can't really speak to that because I don't wear foundation, but it never makes like my concealer kind of break up or act weird or do anything like that. It's just a really nice, very gentle, again, really lightly scented. It just has a nice kind of herbal smell. And I just love it. I find that it's plenty moisturizing most of the time. Occasionally I'll need to go in with something heavier. I don't actually have it with me, but if I do need something heavier, I use the, what is it called? It's like the Lala Whipped Retro Cream or something, also by Drunk Elephant. But the Tatcha one is generally enough for me. So I'll put that on in the morning as part of my morning skincare, and then also in the evening after I've done my Retin-A and serums and whatnot. One more thing that's sort of makeup slash skincare, and I just have a tiny little size of it because I got a sample size, is that, and everybody's talking about this, the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas it's called, and it's a primer. So I think mostly people will use this under foundation. Like I said, I don't wear foundation, but I find that it really is nice just to put on the areas of my face that are more kind of have bigger pores. You know, it doesn't make them disappear completely, but it does kind of sink in nicely to your skin, sort of fill your pores in a little bit and just make everything look a little bit smoother. So I'll put this on in the morning before I put on like various powders and, you know, highlighters and blush and whatnot. So I really like that. That's Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. The big size one of this is huge, and I think more than you could go through before it went bad. Maybe not, maybe if you use it every day, but I really was happy that I could get the small one because I've been using this for a couple of weeks and barely made a dent in it. Okay, moving on, one item that sort of bridges the gap between necessities and makeup is a perfume that I really like, and this is one that you don't hear people talk about a ton. This is the and I'm going to butcher the French, of course. Comptoir Sud Pacifique is the brand, and it's the vanilla blackberry. Oh, it's so good. It smells like candy. I don't think in an overly sweet way. Sometimes when I'm wearing it, someone will be like, who smells like cotton candy? It does sort of have a cotton candy smell. It's definitely one of those like gourmand fragrances. If you don't like sweet candy-like fragrances, you won't like this because it's definitely on the sweet side. But it also, as you wear it, it kind of mixes with your body chemistry and becomes a little bit less sweet and just has a really like fresh, nice, delicious scent. I just love this. I'm gonna put some on. Ooh, I'm almost out. Okay. As far as makeup goes, I just grabbed a couple of things that one is a total staple. The others are sort of, well, whatever. I mean, it's a staple to you if you use it every day, I guess. So this is an eyeshadow. This is a Chanel eyeshadow, and it's Ombre Premier is what it's called, I think. It's not they have another line of eyeshadows that they tend to be really sparkly. I forget what those are called. They've been out forever, but this is a newer one. And the color in this is Undertone. And it's just a really pretty taupey gold. Let's see. It's kind of one of those great, it doesn't swatch, I mean, it swatches well, but you can't see it well because it's close to my skin tone, but you can sort of see it. Kind of a taupey gold, not a real orangey gold, not a real yellow gold, not a green gold, just a really neutral gold, and it's shimmery but not super shimmery. So this to me is the perfect everyday eyeshadow. I mean, when you don't have to think about it, you don't want to think about it, slap it on. I mean, you can do it with your fingers, you can do it with a soft brush. It's cream, but it's a very kind of dense cream, so fingers work pretty well. I think the warmth from your hands helps to kind of helps it be a little more emollient and go on really nicely. So that is, to me, a definite staple of my routine. Another thing I wanted to mention are the Kat Von D lip liners. These are the creamiest, best, most beautiful lip liners I have ever used, and they roll up, which I love. You don't have to sharpen them. This one is in Lovecraft, which is a beautiful color. It's just kind of a dusty mauve. And this, I mean, if you put it on and sort of blend it into your lips, it really goes with, I should have put this on before I filmed, shouldn't I? That would have been smart. Kind of goes with all the lipsticks that I wear. Every lipstick that is in that kind of nude range, you can wear this with. You could also wear it all over your lips and then, you know, sort of blot it and put a little bit of lip balm or something on, and it's just a beautiful color. So I love that. Speaking of lip products, this is, when I found this lipstick, I was like, I'm done. I don't ever need to buy another formulation of lipstick. I can stop looking. Because this is the best lipstick I've ever used. This is by Pat McGrath, and these are the Luxetrance lipsticks. Oh my god, I can't see the color. Hold on.